boys and girls, and welcome to a fun new way to learn, Video Smarts. I'm a special part of Video Smarts because I'm the Video Smarts teacher, and I'm here to help you learn. You'll also have a special friend along who wants to learn just as much as you do. His good friends call him Teachin' Teddy. Hi, Teddy.
Hi there. I sure am excited about using my Video Smarts with you and all my new friends. I hope you don't mind the mess in my playroom, but this is my favorite room, and maybe we can use some of these things to help us learn.
And to help you and Teddy learn, we'll use our Video Smarts computer. Let's first make sure our computer is turned on. This switch should be in this position to turn it on. Make yours look like this. You will be asked questions, and you may answer by pushing one of the buttons on your computer. Now watch your TV. When questions are asked, you will find the right answer in one of these spaces. If the right answer is in this space, you will push this button on your computer. When you hear that sound, you should push the button to give your answer. You will have a small amount of time to answer. If you do not answer in time, you'll hear this sound. Let's try it now. This is your first question. Which space is Teachin' Teddy standing in?
I am in this space.
Find Teachin' Teddy again.
Here I am. I'm in this space. This is easy and fun. Excuse me, are you lost or something?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
I couldn't help but hear what you both were saying. Maybe if we could find the eyes, we'd be able to get out of here.
I think it'll take more than me to help. What we need are a pair of hands, so we don't bump into anything.
Oh, that's better.
You wouldn't believe what I just dreamt about. Eyes and a nose. There was a mouth too. And 2 ears and hands. It was really neat because each one was telling the others
What they do?
Yeah, that's what they were doing. They were talking to each other, telling what each one does. Oh, what a dream.
Would you like to know what our eyes, our ears, nose, tongue, and hands do for us?
I sure would. Kids, get ready. I'm Teachin' Teddy, and we're going to learn so much. We're going to learn about sight and sound, taste and smell and touch. Going to learn that this does that, and that does such and such. Going to learn about sight and sound, taste and smell and touch.
We have 5 senses. The sense of sight, the sense of smell, the sense of hearing, the sense of taste, and the sense of touch. Our sight is one of our 5 senses, and it has a lot to do with learning. Each of us sees with our 2 eyes, and the things we see we remember.
And that's what learning is. Seeing, understanding, and remembering. And because our eyes are so important, we must take care of them, making sure we don't get anything into our eyes.
You know, once I had dirt in my eye, and it hurt and got all watery.
That water is called a tear, and it's the way our eyes take care of themselves. Tears wash our eyes, and our eyelashes, eyelids, and eyebrows protect our eyes.
I'm sure you realize that we see with our eyes. Eyes show us what color, what shape, and what size. Eyes show us how big. Eyes show us how small. And if we didn't have eyes, we'd see nothing at all.
Teddy, let's play an answer game with our friends, so we can see how much we know about our eyes.
I'm ready.
Pick out the part of your body that you use to see.
These are eyes, and we use them to see. They come in different colors and sizes and shapes, but they all work the same way.
Which parts of your body protect your eyes?
These are eyebrows and eyelashes and eyelids, and they help keep dirt and other things out of our eyes. You close your eyelids when you go to sleep.
I had a giraffe friend who had trouble seeing her little baby giraffes and was quite upset. Her eyes weren't working very well. So she went to a doctor and got eyeglasses, and now she sees her babies beautifully. That's right. Some eyes don't work exactly right, so we have eyeglasses to help you see better.
What was that?
That's me, Crash Bang, here to explain how we hear. Hearing is one of our 5 senses.
How do we hear, Crash Bang?
Through our ears, Teddy, we hear what we call sounds or noises. To show you how this works, pretend you're out in the middle of a farm. It's early in the morning and the rooster crows. The sound of the rooster floats like a wave to where you are and floats right into your ears. When the sound gets to your ear, you'll hear the rooster. It all happens very fast. Sometimes, though, you're too far away from the noise and it can't reach you, so you can't hear it. Then there are times when you're too close to a noise and it's very loud and may hurt your ears.
Oh, I understand.
We can hear, we can hear. We hear with our ears, we can hear. We hear sounds all around. Can you recognize these sounds? We can hear, we can hear. We hear with our ears, we can hear. We hear sounds all around. Can you recognize these sounds?
Those are some strange sounds.
Some sounds are loud, and some sounds are soft. Some sounds are high, and some sounds are low.
Let's play an answer game about our ears and the sounds they hear.
Sure, Teddy. Pick out the part of our body that we use to hear.
We hear with our ears, and our ears look different from other ears, like elephant ears, or rabbit ears, or moose ears, or mouse ears.
Now listen closely and find the thing that makes this sound. This is a picture of a bell, and this is the sound the bell makes.
Try one more, everyone. Match this sound with one of the pictures on the screen.
This is the sound of a bird singing, and this is a picture of a bird singing. What's that I smell?
Oh, that's a great big apple pie you smell. And smell is the next of our 5 senses. We smell through our nose, and noses come in all shapes and sizes. Here's one of the biggest.
I'm Mr. Proboscis. My nose is Colossus. World's champion smeller, I say. I can tell a rhinoceros from a hippopotamus while standing 12 miles away. I'm Mr. Proboscis. My nose is proboscis. World's champion smelling machine. I can smell the perfume of free cheese on the moon. I always keep my nose clean. When I smell smoke, I know something's burning. When I smell spring, I know winter's turning. When I smell something rotten that just can't be forgotten, I always just say, hey, you!
How do we smell, Mr. Proboblicus?
Mr. Proboscis, Teddy, we use our noses to smell what we call odors.
How does odor get to our nose, Mr. Proboscis?
Proboscis, Teddy. Proboscis, young friend. Now, let's take this beautiful apple pie. Its delicious odor floats through the air to our nose, where special senses help us smell it. Ah, does it ever smell good? Oh, everybody has a different-looking nose, and the name is Proboscis, Mr. Proboscis.